So hello there, my name is Eike, and as some people seem to be afraid to install Steam on Debian, think that it's overly difficult, I want to show how it's done from the very start. This is a freshly installed Debian system. The only thing I changed is that I installed the recording program I'm using right now, Simple Screen Recorder. But that's it. So what do you have to do when you've got a fresh Debian or a not so fresh Debian? To install Steam on it, to use NVIDIA proprietary drivers, and to start a game. Let's take a look how this all works out. No, I don't want to use Simple Screen Recorder. Okay, you're not going to hide. I did take a look if we can do it all without the terminal, the console, but we can't. I think you should not be afraid of the console, but some people are, so I'll dive in there and tell you what I'm doing and why I'm doing that. Let's have a terminal. So, this is me, Eike, and my system is called Truck, like one of the guys of Huidu and Louis. At first, we want to be super user, we want to be root. Don't be afraid of it. I changed to super user, give it my super secret password, and that's it. I'm root. Now, what do we want to reach? This is an ordinary 64-bit system, and Steam and many games are 32-bit programs still, and this will not change, at least for the older ones, and there's often no reason for the newer ones either. So we need to have a 32-bit layer, and this is how it is done. Dear package system, I want to add an architecture, and this is the 32-bit system called after the Pentium i386. An architecture, no. An architecture. Let's try this. If you do it right, it's gonna work. So, now we added the 32-bit part. What we also want to do is, we have an editor called Nano, and we need to change the sources list of the package system. Maybe we need to change it. If you install the non-free system in the first place, you don't need to do changes here. If you get the free system, you want to add non-free. Don't be afraid, this is not saying you're gonna pay something, it's just that it's not open Libre free according to the very strict Debian guidelines. And this includes Steam, so if you want to have Steam, you need to use non-free here. And there's something in the mid of free and non-free, which is called contrib, which is free programs which do need non-free stuff. So we want to add both. Little trick, we need to add this to several lines, so we mark it, and to paste it somewhere, just press the middle mouse button, scroll wheel, and everywhere where we've got main, we want to have to add the other two as well. So that's it. Now I'm pressing Ctrl X, and it asks me, do you want to save? Yes, I want to. Where do you want to write it? Where it was in the first place, to overwrite it. Okay, we added the 32-bit, we added the non-free. Now the package system needs to fetch all new information from 32-bit packages and non-free packages. So we'll do apt update your information. That went fast. Okay. Now, usually you can install all your programs from a graphical installer. I will show that later on. But unfortunately not for the 32-bit software. So we do apt install Steam. It's going to add a lot of 32-bit packages. What is important in this output, there was someone on YouTube lately doing this completely wrong. If it just says, I want to install and install, and it's new packaged, everything is fine. If it's saying to you, I want to remove very important packages, please don't let it do that. I think that should be clear from the text, but yes. So we're just pressing return, enter here. Yes, please do that, download, get it all. This isn't going to take long either. So I promised I wanted to show a graphical program installation program as well. Application installer. Yes, Steam license. You have to agree to it if you want to use Steam. That's the same as on other systems like Windows. And we can let this run, I think, and just go to the activities again. And we want to discover new software. And this is a nice tool. We're done with the terminal, I guess. Go away, please. Discover is a nice package handling tool, especially if you're not too keen on seeing all the 10,000s of packages there literally are for Debian. But if you want to install some programs, some applications you see some featured examples here, which are nice, and you don't see all those libraries you get in other package managers. So why am I here in Discover? I want to have the NVIDIA driver, and that is NVIDIA driver meta package. Please install this one. I need to give the administrator password to install anything. And down there you see what it's doing. Okay, I guess we've got it for now. We got Steam, we got the NVIDIA driver. To change the driver the system is using, we will need to go to the text interface or reboot, and as the recording will break anyway if I'm going to the text, now I'll just do a reboot and start recording again, and then we'll look how it all worked out. So back we are, and let's try if this all worked out. I can already tell that Simple Screen Recorder complained that there might be something wrong with the NVIDIA proprietary settings, so that using that driver already worked. And now we want to start Steam. As always, it's taking its time to have a refresh to install the current version. And I guess it's also going to ask me from some login credentials. I've got my phone ready for this. Yeah, this image, this window does look ugly, that's right, but you're not going to see it often. When we're in Steam, it'll be better. And this time I can admit I cheated a very little bit, because I had to install Debian with non-free in the first place. So I removed the non-free and contrib from the apt sources, just to show you how you can put them there in case you didn't install non-free. If you want to use Steam and you didn't yet install Debian, do use the non-free version, and you can also use a multi-architecture version, so you don't have to configure 32-bit either. But I wanted to show it from the very beginning. Hideaway recorder. Don't like it too much, then GNOME is showing all these applications, at least in activities. But here we go. Login. Please don't look here, there's nothing to see. And it should send me an email. You know all this from other systems already, and I've received the message. That's 7R5, no 5DQ, please let me in. So I guess that's it. We started Steam. I will also start a little game. Not a little game. A great game. An incredible game. Oh, it's 20 gigs. No, I won't start this one. I'm going back to my library and let's have a short hike. It's not really using the Nvidia cards too much, but so we can see that a game is actually working. But I wanted to show it with Soma because it's really a great game. If you're into horror games, do play Soma. And if you're not into horror games, it's got a safe mode, so you're not getting too much of the horror. And do play Soma as well. It's just incredibly good. How's it going? Could you please start the download? Please. I want to show it to the people. Starting download. Nothing to see. Okay. I guess I will cut this out. This is not too exciting to watch. Someone not downloading anything. I have to do something here. Let's look in the downloads page. In Germany, that fits well. Shouldn't have a download cache or anything because, as said, it's a fresh system. Have it paused, have it start again. Did you try turning it off and back on again? It really works. It's incredible. Okay, don't ask me, ask Ralph. I'm not able to tell you why that happened. I do have the hope that Simple Screen Recorder can fetch graphics from games. I'm not sure about that. I didn't check. I think it also got an OpenGL mode, but I didn't enable this one. So I'm not even sure you're gonna see anything now. But you can see Steam is running. I promise you NVIDIA drivers are running, and I hope I can also show a game running to you. And that's on Debian. It's not that hard, I think. We used the terminal, but I told you for every command what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And if you don't trust me, and you shouldn't trust random guys on the internet, you can just look up what it all means.